All right, it's time to finish setup. We're going to try to do that here today. Since we got our pack a kill this last time, we don't have to turn it up to hard mode. We're going to run a Karundi here. Quick update on the stats as we get going here. We're doing okay, a little bit lower on the survival rate, but honestly, pushing some of the PvP and some of these events has kind of led to that. So I'm pretty good with this, right? I also like to kind of check in with folks, especially kind of just trying to move through and just get progress and just, you know, put an hour or so a day in with these recordings, maybe playing a little bit off camera. I like to kind of check stats. So we made it to level 42 in about 280 raids, maybe 279. I'd have to see where we landed, but we didn't do anything since the last episode that we filmed. So we're sitting here, 280 raids. That's pretty good, I feel like. That's pretty efficient. There are so many potential quests. We haven't even touched, really, Streets of Tarkov at all. And that's not a surprise. One, for a little bit of a performance issue. Two, I'm the least familiar I am with that map. I haven't done a lot on Lighthouse. So there is some questline progression that probably could have helped us to move in that direction. Maybe faster than 280 raids, but I feel like 280 raids is pretty good at a 50% survival rate. Yeah, so that's where we're sitting. I'm pretty happy with that. We're max traders outside of ref, of course. We're going to keep trying to work on a handful of things. I want to go ahead, and I do, like I said, we're going to jump in. We're going to run for setup here. I need one more kill to get this done. I'm trying to kind of force myself a little bit to knock out some of these harder tasks, kind of do difficult tasks, mix them in with a little bit easier tasks every once in a while, so I can try to get every episode some progression here. So we're going to jump in setup. I need one more kill. I got some AP20s ready to rock and roll. I only have a little bit more, so I'm like shoehorning this into completing this go. Maybe we have one more raid in us if we die quickly. But after that, then I do think I do head to ground zero. I want to try to knock out that ref task, and then we have a handful of things still to do over on Shoreline. So lots to get into here today. Let's rock and roll, lock and load, do all that stuff. Let's get in here and let's try to get our last setup kill. We push back immediately here. We just need the one PMC kill. I heard wood right there. It's just a scab. That spawn is a little interesting. Like, very likely they're just back here. Just gonna try to wait them out. There's the scav pushing. There's another scav. Did bro die? Buddy. For real? Bro did not die. Where is he then? So confused by this. I don't. Legitimately, I am confused. Where did this dude go? Honestly, I don't know. So, like, where was that? This I do not know. Goons? That was pretty accurate. Yeah, goons. Just kidding, Rashala guards. Oh, shh. Somebody else was shooting them. I need the PMC. I don't need I don't need guards. They sure did shift over, so they got pulled by somebody. That's inside there, I think. Can't see through these anymore. Interesting. My thought process is post up here if they go to loot. Try to work them. Are you shitting me? Sniper scav? Come on. Stop firing. Now he's aggroed on me. I think I've killed, what, 3 of the guards? AP-20s are great. I think my chance of players is pretty low. I also feel like this was the PP I heard. In that building. Put a couple of shells in here, but I'm not trying to waste. This is kind of my last hurrah for these. Okay, so this confirms there's a dead player running an SA-58 or something that takes these somewhere, because this scav ain't getting that kind of gear. Off of just nobody. fence isn't rendering. Scav way over there. That's really weird. Game's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing broken. Okay, I have to try. I think I hit him. No, I'm hitting a wall or something. Okay, well. Question is, where would these guys be? Something's dead right here. Trade up to this guy's VPO at least. Gain some backpack space. FMJ. It's not great. What do these got? Also FMJ. It's not great, it's not great. Where's the SA-58 guy is my question. Was that somebody that wasn't me? Here's my concern. I'm screwed. Well, I'm not totally screwed, but I'm not in great shape if I run into the other guard. Well, found him. I was like, yo, am I blind? Holy shit. What the f is that? Uzi Pro. That thing is so sick. That's dope. Grab a little extra storage space. Grab a helmet. Backup mag. Reload here. Still doesn't fully answer my question about where the other guy is. It's 8.56 or 8.56. Yeah, this is A1. This is decent ammo. Do the swap real quick. That off. Guy can have his shit back. I think I got one more here. I don't think the Tor 2 is better. Much as I want this. Take this off of it. Take the helmet. What ammo you got? Shit. Okay, well. Guards. We got some guards. We got Rashala. We got quite a bit of stuff. flare out. Be a big EXP raid. Not quite what we were hoping for, but we'll take it. I mean, 20,800 experience is nothing to scoff at here, so 3 of the guards, 1 Reshala headshot, just a whole bunch of scavs. We should have pushed that player, but I don't know when they died. There was, it's hard to tell, so I think the small arms fire that we heard was actually Reshala with the Uzi fighting other scavs, and that makes a lot of sense. 200-meter shot distance. That might have been for the sniper. Can we look, actually? That one sniper shot. Yeah, it was. Whew. Don't let anybody tell you AP-20s ain't sick. That was a 200-meter thorax kill with a shotgun. That's pretty dope. Pretty dope. Okay, and a good little chunk of loot here, too. Not gonna lie. We pick up some decent ammo, get a cool ADAR, keep our partisan bag. We get a nice little TV, AK from the old guards, and then a whole bunch of other stuff, honestly, that we're just going to rightly sell. We will take a couple of these weapon parts for our like. Some of these are pretty decent. Actually, can I put this? No. Some of these are pretty decent. Yeah, we'll probably just sell that. We'll sell this. We'll sell this. We'll sell this. We'll sell this. We're just gonna sell a bunch of stuff here. So, I'm gonna grab another scav vest right here. We're gonna load back in. Try to get this done. See you in the right. I think we gotta push back this way. We saw PMCs this last time. Just happened to be dead. It's hard to say, but it sounded like shots in here. It's either there or in there. It's really hard to tell. I think it was in here. That sounded like new gas. I missed him. hearing moving around, but I think it's just a scav. It looks like I missed every ounce of fun. If this is a PMC, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, good. I was about to say, dude. There's a minute there where I thought that was a really low-geared PMC. Okay, well, more free loot. Yeah, we didn't do a whole lot that raid. Everything kind of just pushed right on over to dorms there, and we got the spoils. We didn't get the kills. Okay, well, setup's gonna have to wait one more day. Well, maybe not. There's a good chance that I jump in. I do need some more AP20s though, so we're gonna try to farm up those, see what we can do. Yeah, we're gonna make a lot of money off of this stuff. Got some armors, got some rigs, got some things that we'll certainly be selling. We'll sell probably a whole bunch of the helmets and face shields and pretty nice little TX here. I do need to continue to work on Gunsmith. We have some opportunities for that. The next track is open for us, so we'll probably jump into some upgrades there. And yeah, we're gonna try to finally get setup complete, and then we'll keep working on some more stuff. So anticipate a little bit of progress from now to then. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed. A little bit of a quieter episode, but we got some Reshala interaction. We showed the power of the AP20, which is always good. And again, we didn't die, so that's a plus. And yeah, so we'll be back with more. As always, if you need to catch up on any of the videos, be sure to check out the playlist. Get that whole thing up and running. Keep you up to date on how we're progressing here. We got some additional news for Tarkov 1.0 release going to be this year. Got a little bit of a update to the plans for the rest of the year. Lots of bug fixes, some other big events coming up. I anticipate this is going to be one of the longer wipes, but we will have to wait and see for that. And that's pretty cool as well. So we'll be jumping into more. Hopefully you enjoyed. Consider subscribing if you're not. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.